Now, when you're using those scrap pieces of puff pastry, the scrap pieces roll out to an 8-inch square, and you treat it the same way, keeping it cold, rolling it to the same thickness. Because they've already been re-rolled, they won't rise up evenly. But for little bite-sized hors d'oeuvres, they're absolutely perfect. My first little hors d'oeuvre is a tapenade pocket. I just take a little cookie cutter and cut out just some simple circles, brush half the circle with eggwash, and then spoon a little olive tapenade. Because hors d'oeuvres like this should be just those quick little hits of a salty bite. You can serve them warm or at room temperature. And then just pinch them closed. And handling the little small pastries, you can always dust your fingers. And with another piece of scrap pastry, I find that people love cheese straws when they're having a little drink. Brush the entire surface of it with eggwash. Then sprinkle it with a little sesame seeds. It adds a nice crunch, just a thin layer. And then grate some aged Parmesan right on top. This I fold in half so it contains all the cheese and sesame seeds. And then you slice the straws. And then the final move, I like to twist it twice. By the time it bakes, I've got one full twist. Now, the last little hors d'oeuvre I have to make is palmier. Now, a traditional palmier is made by sprinkling cinnamon sugar, rolling up the pastry to look like a palm leaf. That's its translation. But on the savory side, you can take that same inspiration, but instead use a pesto. Just spread it around, just a thin layer. And then rolling in from each side, make that palm leaf shape. The two sides meet in the middle. And I find it easiest to turn it upside down to slice it. Beautiful little palm leaf shapes. The palm leaves open up and expand quite a bit, so you gotta leave good spacing in between them. So I've preheated the oven to 375, and these all take 20 minutes to turn that rich golden brown. They'll puff up and just, be so palatable. You know, it's nice to smell savory baking in the kitchen once in a while. And look how these puffed up. You've got the cheese straws, the tapenade pockets, and see how the palm leaves sort of unrolled a little bit? Just so appealing. Now, you've really got all the secrets behind making a flaky, buttery puff pastry, so you can take that knowledge confidently into your own kitchen, bake, and enjoy.